So today I decided to do something a little bit different than usual. So if you've not heard of Digital Devil Saga or the Shin Megami Tensei series as a whole, you're in for a treat. I just had this inkling to break out the old PlayStation 2 and my OG copy of Digital Devil Saga. Maybe at some point we'll play 2 if we get done with this. So without any further ado, let's jump into this. First thing we want to do is go to the option menu. The first thing I always do with any SMT game is turn on menu memory. This is very handy for battles. Camera mode. And keep that normal, just because people who play reverse or inverted, they're not actual human beings. I hope you realize that. Press confirm. Now I've already played through this game once, but I'm not going to give you any spoilers just in case you're new to this game or the series. And this time around we're going to be going for the New Game Plus route, and we're going to defeat the Demifiend. If you've ever listened to any kind of like top 10 list of brutal JRPG bosses, Demifiend is probably on there. And I'm well aware of the pain that my asshole is about to receive from this guy. Okay. It appears we don't have any fresh New Game Plus saves, so we're just gonna go new game. God damn it. That's okay. This game is really good. It's legitimately one of my favorite games of all time, so I have no troubles playing through this and then playing it again. Just be able to kick that little bastard in the face. So, let's get right to it. Oh, and just to note, this game is fairly dark like the other SMT games are. So as I said, this game is a JRPG. There's going to be a fair bit of grinding, which I'm going to cut out. I really just want to make this a very content-dense kind of series. So, any grinding that goes on is going to be severely cut down. Things like cutscenes and the like, I'm going to keep those up.
I've never seen anything of that nature. Harley is present. New recruits are always available, but a leader is irreplaceable. Remember that.
Warning to the vanguards. Remove the unidentified object at coordinates 2314-5873. Failure to comply will be deemed an act of war.
Warning to the Embryon. Remove the unidentified object at coordinates 2314-5873. Failure to comply will be deemed an act of war.
What happened? Where are the vanguards?
My chest is on fire.
Leader!
Any thoughts? Strange. I feel like I've met this girl before. I want to know more about her. I'm sure you feel the same, Surf.
Heat, how is she?
Still sleeping.
She did not have a tag ring. Who could she be?
The woman is not our concern. The ramifications of the battle are unclear. What are these markings? Our priority is to clarify the situation.
I will go to the vanguards.
To the Vanguard's territory?
I will. They may have an answer for us. Surf and I will go. And one more. The rest will stay and guard the base.
I will go. I want an explanation.
So we have a lot to unpack in that scene that we just saw. So keep in mind what Argilla said about a leader being irreplaceable. Yeah, it's not really true in this game. What I do love about the combat system is if Surf, our main character, falls, the other party members will still, fight, or like pop a revival bead in his mouth, which is really nice. Another thing is you'll notice that cat appearing in most of the cutscenes in this game. And we don't really get a definitive answer for that until the end of the second game. So, just be prepared for that. Let's make our way through the base here. A strange object lies on the floor. Touch it? Have you recovered your memory, sir? Do you remember the vendor? Yes, I am fine. Yes, I am fine. Of course, that's good to hear. Remember to stock up on items from vendor periodically. Ooh, I wonder how much money we have. So those tag rings they were talking about, those are what basically keep track of how much money, or I think it's maca, you have. So, we enter these vendors with our little rings. But also, we're the leader. Why are we paying to access stuff that we've probably plundered from somewhere else? Ooh, I think these are the save terminals. Oh yeah, because they have large and small ones. The large ones allow you to teleport in between the other large ones. And then the small ones are just for saving, I think. Don't quote me on that. Nope, can't go over there. Argilla. Muadara is the Embryon's territory. It is the smallest area sandwiched between the Vanguards and the Maribel sectors. Heat. Let them keep watch. We need to confirm information. Heat is actually one of my favorite characters in this game. But it kind of sucks because he falls out of usefulness pretty quickly. And I don't ever recall being able to get to that chest over there. Like, he's really powerful in the early game, but whenever you get to some of the later dungeons, like, all he has are physical attacks, and... oh shit, I didn't actually read that. But in some of the later dungeons, all people use are magic, and his magic resistance is absolute dog shit. Like, in the other SMT games, you're probably familiar with the weakness. If you attack Argilla with, I think, Zahn, which is what she's weak to, she'll actually take less damage than if Heat takes the same thing, which he's not weak to. So, we're just going to use him early on because, A, I love him. He's voiced by Crispin Freeman. Maybe I should actually read this. No, we already know about this. What do you have to say? Do you have adequate medical supplies, boss? No need to remind me. What if I say I'm low? No. Member of the Embryon. The Vanguards are at an advantage. Be careful. Yes, we will leave the area.
Something is wrong. There are no guards.
That works. Let us go.
Here we are at the Vanguard territory. And there's nobody here to greet us. Let's see what Heat has to say. They fear us. Yeah, why do they? If they're like outnumbering the shit out of us. We will find out soon. Let's see what's over here. Ooh, there's a chest. A strange object lies on the floor. Touch it. Sure. Soma drop. Shit, that's nice and powerful. Is this a vendor? Nope, that's the exit. Ah, here's the vendor, just next door. Yeah, we really just don't want to get rid of the Soma drop. Those things are invaluable. Yeah, we're just not going to buy anything just yet. Let's see what Argilla has to say. They're entirely vulnerable. What happened to the vanguards? We shall see. Vanguard's base. Oh, nothing. Ooh, another large Karma terminal. We'll go ahead and save. Another strange object. I don't think it's strange anymore after like the third time. There's something of interest over here. Switch. A Nintendo Switch. That's just bad castle design. Why would you put the fucking switch that opens the door to the rest of your base just out in the open for anybody to be able to touch it? Ah, there's a walkway up there. A small Karma terminal. I'm just assuming that's what SM means. There's something up there. Oh, there's something back there too. I do think that the monsters can spawn out of those boxes. So, that does leave a little bit of intrigue. So far, we're just getting good items. Sounds can be heard from inside the room. Open the door. Might as well.
Don't come any closer. No. Stay back. Don't eat me. Please.
Harley, what are you saying?
You murdered them and ate them all. You all turned into monsters. And then you devoured all of my men. That light, that weird light, shot right through us. And then everyone started freaking the hell out.
Don't!
Everyone started attacking each other. You ripped them apart with your bare hands! And then...
Stop! Be quiet!
God, help me!
Shut up! Couldn't have. No. Not me. I didn't do that. I didn't eat those people. I couldn't have. It wasn't me!
Ooh, listen to that music. Shit, I haven't heard that in like 5 years. That's nostalgic. The turn icons at the top right of the screen indicate the number of actions your party can take. When no icons remain, it becomes your enemy's turn. So this is our introduction to the press turn system. It's also used in pretty much most of the other SMT games besides Persona. They use a very watered down version of the press turns, where if you attack an enemy's weakness or get a critical, then your character will get another attack. But here it works a little bit differently. You have to share the press turns in between all 3 of your teammates. Yeah, you can only have 3 at any given time. So if, say, Surf gets a critical, then one of the icons will turn flashing, and then it'll be passed on to Heat. And then if he gets like a critical or a weakness, then it will also turn flashing. So you can't just have like infinite turns like you can in fucking Persona Golden. So you can only have a maximum of 6. And it's pretty brutal if you miss or you use an attack that misses. I already said that. If you attack an enemy's strength, or if they like drain or repel it, then that will instantly just end your turn. That's pretty brutal. So let's just attack with ice. Oh, they're frozen, which means I think the next attack will just instantly kill them. Yeah, let's just attack. Ah, damn, that just feels good. That was pretty weak. Now we're obviously not going to kill them. Oh, we got a critical. I love Heat so much. I also just love the bizarre character design that we have. Like Surf in his demon form has no eyes. And then Heat has 2 heads. And if you get an item, like he'll pull the item out of one of his mouths and then just throw it in the air. And Argilla just, her arms are vines and she now has these angry snarling mouths on her boobs, and that's just the funniest fucking thing. Like honestly. Put a point into, no. Magic, there we go. Because I am a massive magic user of this game. Because it's just ultimately powerful at almost any point in the game. So, we're gonna up to magic. Probably agility too. I never found much use in luck, so We may just do that so that it doesn't fall magically behind.
I can't eat them.
Why do you hesitate? Circumstances are different now. If
It's
you
like
refuse
more
to
for me.
eat, you will perish like them.
Surf and Heat devour the defeated enemies. After the battle, their HP will recover slightly because they consumed their enemies. What I do like about this game is that it kind of subverts the things that you just kind of expect in games. Like if you defeat an enemy, their bodies just kind of disappear. This game's like, hey, isn't that kind of funny? It says, no, it's actually not funny. You're devouring the enemies so that you yourself can become stronger. It's pretty fucked up. And it also does that with, like, yeah, I can't spoil that just yet. But there's also a huge subversion with, nah, I'm not even going to talk about it. Onward. Let us find Harley, Surf. Perhaps he can explain this strange power. I can remember it in a vague sense. Sweet fluid dripping from a torn throat, splattering as I sink my teeth into rich flesh. This is just a fucking creepypasta. Also, I like to just explore every single room in the map. So I take my sweet, sweet time. Gotta love that music. So what's nice about this game is that you don't have to recruit more enemies. Like in Nocturne, you can talk to the enemies or you can just beat them into submission. And they will like fight alongside you. Here, your characters can go down these skill trees where they learn all the moves in the game. And I think every character can learn every move until the second game. Then that's only the case for like 3 different moves, and they exist for story purposes. So, that's what I actually like about this game. The combat system, it doesn't favor any sort of playstyle, because you're meant to swap out your moves on the fly. You have access to every single move at any given point, except like in battle. So if there's a boss just absolutely kicking your ass, you're not stuck with the moveset that you went in with. You can always remove, like, if you have a bunch of buffs or debuffs to your party, you can remove those in favor of attacks. One of the big things is that you'll get more skills that relate to like devouring your enemies, but those are only useful against these random encounters and I guess the mini bosses, so they're completely useless against bosses. So it's really useful to be able to just take out those skills and then replace them with actually useful things. Let's try ice. Not a weakness. Mad Rush. Heat is just a fucking monster. Argilla has no really good attack moves just yet, so we're gonna have her heals just yet. Yay, we leveled up. Heat stats improved. We can't control the stat increases of our teammates, so that sucks. Nice. Oh, whoops. One thing I do hate is that the encounter rate is too fucking high in this game. Like, you take 10 steps, and you're in another battle. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, Heat's magic resistance is just shit. Like, automatically. Like, that knocked off, like, a third of his health bar. These are just peon enemies. Whap! I guess there was nothing up here. Well, that was a waste. There's a door over here. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's doing just a little bit too much damage. Oh, nice. So you see how we have that flashing press turn up there? Should we try? There we go. Ah, so close, Heat. 3 more points, oh boy. Definitely magic. Can't go anywhere here. Ah, damn it, I forgot to heal. These guys are weak to ice? They are. Then we should probably heal Heat. Heat's body is overflowing with power. So goofy. The presence can be felt beyond the door. Open the door. No, I think I need to heal before we go in. Skill. Oops. All right, now ready to go in. Harley. Yerg? Raise the wall. And we could just run away, but that's just not great right now. We'll just beat through him. We gain a relevant amount of experience, so it is worth it for us to fight these battles, at least in the early game. Yeah, let's just put them into agility. Because ideally we want people to miss whenever they try to attack us. That way we can steal all their press turns, and then end their turns as quickly as possible. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Now might not be a bad time to try and save. Whoops. This guy's about to get pummeled. He just doesn't stand a chance. What's he doing? Which one's the mini-map? That's the mini-map. Okay. I got lost for a second. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I also don't like that the UI doesn't have like an incoming monster attack meter. Like, I think that the solar counter up the top, that's just for like probability and stuff. Or like, I actually don't know what it does, but it doesn't give you any kind of indication that you're at high risk of being attacked, which is what Nocturne does pretty well. Like the little map in the bottom corner, they'll start to glow red whenever you're about to get attacked. But here it's just random chance, and it's a pretty high probability of running into enemies. Which is not bad here, because like these enemies are all pretty weak. You can knock them out pretty quickly, but in some of the later dungeons, whenever things are just pushing your shit in, it sucks. So let's come around this way. Aha, this is the room we were in beforehand. And if that was raised, then we could walk across that. But I think we needed the wall down so that we could just enter through the door. This green wall. A blue wall? No, that's fucking green. I don't care what you say, that's green. Running around. There's yet another encounter. There's another encounter. That's okay. Hey! He has mastered the skill. He's finally learned magic. But he's probably never going to use that. By accumulating Atma points, different skills are learned. Skills cannot be used until they have been set. To set a skill, select Set from the main menu. Not the main menu, but this menu. There may be like a... Why do they call this the main menu? That may have like not been great in translation. So... I think we have to go to those large karma terminals to be able to set our mantras. Which sucks because we don't want to keep the same like used up mantras on our characters if there's more moves to be learned. So let's try switching that. There's a switch activated. Yes. Cool. Now we should be able to get across that walkway. What's with these just singular enemies coming after us? They realize that this is an uphill battle, right? Like uphill both ways. Okay, you and your friend didn't stand a chance. You're no different. Ooh, chakra drops. I think those just heal your magic. I think they'll give you more SP points. We'll even out the skills just a little bit. It would really be nice if this game had like a system that Earthbound had. Is it Earthbound? Like if you walk into an encounter that you're just way over leveled for, it'll just automatically win for you? Like that would be nice. Now we can solve this puzzle. But the dude is right there. I'm not just going to sneak up on him. There's a voice in my head. It keeps saying devour. Keep devouring. Devour more. It's a very redundant voice. By exploiting enemies' weaknesses, you'll do critical damage and retain your turn icons. I've already explained this, but if you attack blindly or the enemy dodges your attacks, your turn icons will quickly disappear. The same is true for the enemy. Yeah, that's what I love about SMT in general. Because the bullshit that affects you also affects the enemies. Learn enemies' characteristics and use that knowledge to your advantage. I think this one's weak to ice? Aha! Oh yeah, Heat learned Agi, but I never assigned it. Huh. Then Heat, you might as well have Agi. Void Fire? Go for it, champ. Argilla does not have anything. I think she had Analyze? That might have been learned. Oh wait, she doesn't have hers yet. Because she refuses to eat them, I want to say. Or she's more adamant about eating them. But eventually, like, into the game, she's just devouring them left and right, so. Aha. There's a Karma Terminal, and I don't know what the other one does. We like to save frequently because this game will throw shit at you pretty quickly and without much warning. So if you're playing along at home, always remember to save. Hey! Member of the Vanguards. They've chased us this far, the Embryon. Oh, I thought they were gonna run away. By using Surf skill, Void Ice, you can nullify an enemy's ice attack. Yeah, we really don't want Heat to get attacked by ice because it will fucking insta-kill them at this point. When their attacks are nullified, enemies will forfeit turn icons, and your turn will come around sooner. I think they're actually weak to fire? So. Okay, I do that to protect Heat, and just watch them try to attack me or Argilla. I guarantee. I love that scream that it made. It's just so ridiculous. A familiar presence can be felt beyond the door. Open the door? Sure. Hey, it's Harley. Get away from me! Do you not know all the ins and outs of your own base? Come on, dude. A familiar presence is beyond the door. Open the door? Sure. Give you my territory, my hideout. Just leave me alone. Why does he always shuffle? How did he make it this far? Did he just run 100 feet and stop? Did he think we couldn't figure out the doors? An anti-ice shield. Too bad you're still vulnerable to just getting attacked. Oh, that's some bad news. TBH. Okay, we're best off using the ice on the cockatrice. It'll use up half of a press turn. We can use fire. One of these. Confuse is frightened. It's good for us. Nobody needs healing. We can just plain attack them. What the hell is up with this guy? That's some bad news. What's this? A strange object hovers in midair. Touch it. I'm scared, dude. Charge shot. What is that? Ammo. Charge shot. Power 24, damn. Yeah, might as well. Come to think of it, we've never reverted to human form in the battles. I mean, ideally you wouldn't want to, unless you have a very specific strategy for some of the harder bosses. Like, I think you're immune to some of the effects. They'll just instantly pass you over if you're in human form. And then, like, they'll totally decimate you if you're in demon form. Awesome. This game takes so many steps. Just being great. This fucking random encounter rate. How did you get those sound effects? No, not quite. The door won't open. Someone or something is pressing from the other side. They're just handing out these levels like candy. I've been playing for like an hour. Whatever. Well, damn, my magic is climbing. Yeah. Get magic on top of the magic. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever checked out what was under that staircase. Nowhere else I can really go. So onward we march. I better save, it's been a while since I last saved. Fuck, I keep forgetting to heal Ardilla. I was about to say, nobody bothers to attack her though, but then she just got attacked. Oh no. What? That thing hit me as hard as I hit it. It's the wrong way. There's a rad wool. Yeller wool. Okay. We can both agree that that's yellow. We found an exit. What do we get from this one? A Soma drop. Is there actually anything to do here? I don't think there's anything we can do here. Filled out the map nicely. Somehow we're supposed to get over there. Oh, I think we're supposed to go over to that exclamation mark. Okay, we've arrived. Just kidding. Alright, now we've arrived. Make our happy way over there. Wait a minute, what are we directly on top of? So raising this. so now we should be able to get into... Oh shit, I see what it's going for. It's supposed to go in that other way. So now we should be able to go to the door on our right. Hey, hey. For some reason, this save terminal right next to this restore terminal makes me think there's a boss fight in the next room. Actually, let's try running away. That was not the right move. What's down here? Chakra drop. Overall, not bad. It's probably best to restore before we go in there. Sounds can be heard from within the room. Open the door.
Stay away!
Harley, tell us what's going on.
That is not important. Who exactly is the girl?
What girl? Please don't. I don't know anything. I'm telling you the truth.
Why don't you know? We were the only ones on the battlefield. Now who is the girl? Where did she come from? Answer me, Harley. Why the hell can't I get that girl out of my mind?
Please. I really don't know. I see now. There is one thing I finally understand. In this world, it's eat or be eaten!
Just listen to that boss fight music. It's great. What's this guy weak to? Nice, that was pretty fucking quick, I'm gonna be real honest. Okay, so that was not great. Oh, fuck. I think it's entirely possible we're just over-leveled for this fight. Oh no. Oh no. Might as well. Might as well. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that kind of puts a damper on the rest of my plans. Oh no. No, he... Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay, that's fine. I'll roast you till your flesh is nice and tender. That is just fine. Ooh, he's getting low. I want to say those wall attacks only last for one turn. So he's not going to get the extra turn off of this one, and then we can go back to using ice. Yeah. Perfect. That's all she wrote.
Harley didn't know anything. Let's get out of here.
I feel so weak. Surf, we must get back to the base.
What an annoying woman. Oh, if she changes her mind, I'll just grab that guy over there. Yeah, she really needs to start devouring or else she's gonna get weak. Get back. Get back to the base. Yeah, let's go. Are those... Ah. Yeah, as the rules of the junkyard, whoever takes over another leader's territory, their people will now follow their new leader. So, instead of these being horrid monsters, they are now technically part of the Embryon? I think that's how it works. So, that's pretty cool. Back to Maladara.
Heat. That is Gale.
So, you're hungry, Gale? Wanna eat me?
Glory and grace. cries out to you, deliver us from the dark and give us hope. May you fill us with your undying love, Shanti, Shanti.
What in the hell was that?
A song.
That was a song?
Yes, a song.
Tell me, who are you?
My name is Sarah. I've come to help everyone.
You came to help us? From where?
I don't know. I can't remember. I just know that I'm here to help everyone.
There's that cat.
Your explanation is flawed. We know nothing about you. You say that you remember nothing. Why then would you help us? I do not comprehend.
I'm sorry.
The thing is, I've heard that song somewhere.
Oh?
I have too.
Yeah, same here.
I have not. I do not comprehend.
I'm sorry.
Take a shot every time he says, I do not
As long as
comprehend.
she's here, we'll be safe from one another. We may even be able to return to normal.
You felt that hunger. You felt that power inside of you. All of us have changed, so deal with it.
So, we'll be this way forever?
Regardless, nothing has been resolved. The Karma Temple will identify.
This is a transmission from the Karma Temple. All tribe leaders are to report to the temple immediately.
For what purpose, dissemination machine?
Questions of this nature are not permitted. Report to the temple immediately.
I think that's where we'll call it quits. At least for now.